With the success that horsemen have seen from the hydrotherapy unit, the first unit that was put in at Santa Anita, our newest addition is the halotherapy unit. Here with me is Angie Scully, who runs the very first model like this. Angie, thank you for letting us join you, and we're gonna see a horse session.
Yes, this is considered halotherapy, which is a breathing treatment. So what they'll do is they just go in and they breathe the pharmaceutical grade salt, which is 99.9% sodium chloride. It crushes it down into a fine powder like baby powder, blows it into the room, and they breathe it in.
What is the healing process of salt?
Mucus and salt do not do well together. Salt just breaks it up and clears it out. And then for the next hour and a half to 2 hours after the treatment, sometimes they'll be coughing, their nose will be dripping, and it's going to get rid of all of that mucus deep in their lungs. So it's antibacterial, antiviral, antibiotic. It helps the horses that have throat issues, any kind of mucus or inflammation in their throat, which a lot of these guys have. Just because they're working hard and it's a dusty environment, they live in a dusty environment in their stalls. So this just helps clear it out and open up their airways.
Does a trainer that knows they're bringing their horse to you for a treatment need to prepare it in any way before it comes or after it's left?
A horse will have a better treatment if they've just worked, because their lungs are more open and they're breathing deeper, and they tend to get more out of the treatment. It's pretty horse friendly. Horses enjoy it. And some do better with another horse next to them. They're more comfortable. If you do have a horse, younger horse, it's a little more nervous. They have a friend next to them, they tend to relax a little bit. So I have different programs set for different issues. If the horse has a lot of mucus, I'll do a little bit longer, about 30 minutes, but typically 20 minutes is about fine.
What about their skin? I know some people choose to bring their horses here who might have some
skin problems. Exactly. Well, I think since they're in the room and salt is covering their entire body, some of the salt is actually absorbed through the skin. It actually helps with horses that have funguses, because the salt will dry out the fungus and it's a natural antibiotic. Actually, I did have one horse that came in, was completely broken out in hives, and the hives had cleared up by the time the horse got out of the trailer. Just one treatment, I know. It was amazing. If you're allergic to something, sometimes you have a hard time breathing. So if you can open that up, it really helps get the allergen out of your system.
What would be the price range for bringing your horse for a spa treatment?
Here, I charge $35 a treatment. I would like to promote this as a maintenance kind of therapy where horses use it, not coming in 2 days before they race, as putting a Band-Aid on it. I would rather have horses come in, 8 to 10 times a month and just have it as a regular part of their routine to keep them on top of it rather than waiting until there is a problem.
Do you like the grooms to leave the salt on the horses' bodies, or do you tell them,
yes,
I would suggest to give them a bath?
No, I tell them to leave it on.
Okay.
Especially if it has a skin issue.
And do you have quite a lot of communication with the vets on site here?
Yes. Yes, we do. So they're really positive about, throat issues, ulcers in the throat, flap issues. They think that could really help these horses. Again, I think the scoping is going to really give us a lot of information. So, and we are finished. Is lightly covered with salt, and then I always try to look at their nostrils, just see how moist and draining her nostrils are. That's exactly what I would like to see.
She looks very unworried by the whole process.
Yeah, she is.
Doesn't she? Now she has the airway to match the motor on the rear end.
Exactly.